Under the sun, the fields are alive. Cheering crowds and the teams collide. In these moments, we stand tall and free. First stride runs deep in me. With every touchdown, we rise and we cheer. Unity and spirit, the heart of the year. Raise your voices, let's make it loud. In Florida's high schools, we're so damn proud. From the bleachers to the end zone to go, football and cheers make our spirits grow. Girls in the game, they're fierce and bright. Flag in hand, they give it their might. From every town they bring their dreams. On this field of gold, nothing's as it seems. Together we shine, together we play. In Florida's heart, we own this day. Raise your voices, let's make it loud. In Florida's high schools, we're so damn proud. From the bleachers to the end zones go, football and cheers make our spirits grow. So here's to the game, we'll rise and stand. In Florida's field, we're a united band.
Oh man. I just, oh man. Welcome to the Central Florida edition of the Blitz. That's Christopher Like. I don't know if Chris has got his mic on yet, but we'll see here.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I do.
he's just happy FHSAA realignment soapbox day, and the comments are already, yes, Mark Cannon, good evening to you. Where's Emery at? Where's Emery at? Is Emery in the chat? Because Emery's usually first to comment here, so hopefully Emery's okay, but hopefully he'll be here in a moment here. But hey, there he is. Hey, Emery. Oh boy, today has been
wow.
Should I do that again? Gosh, I just, if you all know what that means, we're here. No interviews tonight here on the show because I think it was just a light comment, Emery. But anyways, my goodness, today has been absolutely one of those days where you would like to basically crumple up paper and throw everything away. And do I have a piece of paper that I can crumple up? Yes, I do. Because that plan, let's just say this is the plan from the FHSAA, which really it's not worth the paper on it.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it away.
Wow.
Because I'll tell you right now, I have heard from so many coaches.
I have too.
You have heard from coaches. I have heard, we put the story out, we put everything, and you know what, Noli? I
went on full blast on that.
That one's for you, Noli.
Twice. I went on full blast about this twice on X. And both times, these coaches are like, yeah, they see it.
Yeah. This is this is I tried calling Craig Damon back. Phone went right straight to voicemail a couple times, so I'll try again at some point. But when that happens, probably at this point, I'll just catch up with him at the board meetings here this coming weekend anyways. So I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because I'm not just a journalist. I'm not just a media member. I'm a person that advocates for the best of our sports, both football and on the other side, girls flag football.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, really, this is what's really, this whole thing. I mean, we do have to recap everything from last week. Obviously, we got to get to that. By the way, if you're wondering why anything of the Office products or Microsoft Office is not working, well, the whole system took a crap about 3 hours ago.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, here we go. Another week, another major server being hit, another major company being hit with their whole DNS. So there you go. I would have had the forecast. I had to upload it into Office, and I can't even open it right now. So the forecast, I pretty much ran the rankings, got the forecast mostly ran, and now I can't go open it. So you're not going to have the forecast on the pick 6, unfortunately, and I'm sorry. So with that said, anyways, we'll do our best here. I promise everything will be back to full 100% next week with everything in terms of graphics and all that. So, but I appreciate y'all riding with us because today has just been one, again, it's been one of those.
It's been one of those days where you want to like.
It's been one of those days where I'm just ready for the. I'll just go ahead and have the UFO come pick me up. take me away from all of this insanity because here's my thing. This is where, and let's just go ahead and do this here. I mean, let's go ahead and do this here. Let's get into the Blitz lines here. We'll talk about the FHA stuff here already here, and they already picked up.
Oh.
Y'all are gonna keep us going tonight. I appreciate that because there's just so many coaches and so much going on that I'm keeping an eye on the X handle. I mean, I'm hoping maybe some coaches would like to jump in and if you're a coach, you want to jump in, send me a DM on X. And I will send you the link to join the show, regardless of this show, be it the other 3 shows tonight. We'll pop you in. Okay.
It doesn't care. We don't care where you're from.
Right, and we don't care where you're from. If you're from Pensacola, or you're from Key West, or you're from any points between. Hey, Electro Prep, good to see you on here. And boy, yeah, today's already. Anyways, recapping last week here for Central Florida. St. Cloud takes care of business against Harmony. Seminole, how about this? This one, Chris, me, you, and everybody. We thought, well, man, it was a close game, but yeah, that was a no can do. Ocoee gave West Orange a battle. West Orange pulls it out in the end. Lake Mary, how about that? Lake Mary over Lake Brantley has now pushed Lake Brantley outside the playoff rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Evans and Oviedo. How about Oviedo? Wow, Oviedo.
It's been all week, and I still can't wrap my head around that.
I mean, that was huge right there. And by the way, that was double overtime, 29-28. Oviedo wins, and they win the district there. Latro Prep, if you missed it today, go on the FortHSFootball.com, read the article, go ahead and get a synopsis. Here, you know what? Let me see if I can drop can I drop the link in? That's what I want to know. Can I drop the link in on the chat? I'm going to do that here. So let me go ahead and do this here with y'all. We've got some big games to talk about this week, obviously, but we're just gonna. That's why I'm going through what we did with the pick 6 last week real quick, because the bigger hot topic is the proposal that the FHA put out. It was in the agenda. There was an informational board workshop meeting today, and oh my gosh. Oh, Emery, I'm sorry. You had migraine, man. I'm glad the migraine stopped in time. If you haven't here, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pop this into the chat here for y'all here. Give me one
Emory,
second here. I'm going to drop this in.
Emory, I'll tell you what. This today was crazy.
Hopefully, y'all can able to click on that link in the on the stream chat. That's an article details. What I had is broke it down so that way everybody can understand it better. I've seen some articles out there. It's all written in one big article, but really, honestly, this is long form. Yeah, a long form, but really, what it does is that it breaks it down so you can understand it better. Because if you don't have an understanding of this, you're not going to understand what's going on here. Emory, you'd really saved yourself some more frustration and headache because I think you would have pounded your head against the wall in this.
Emory, if you see my tweet on that, you'll see more.
No, no, and there's a reason why. I've been watching the Benny Hill show instead because
that's what I felt like what I was watching too.
Because this whole thing with the FHA classification proposal, I thought, okay, we're going to hear about 2 to 3 plans. We're going to see what's going on. So the agenda drops this morning, and I'm just looking at this, and this is one plan. I'm like, where are the plans at? Because it says plans on the agenda item. It's only one plan, and
It looked like they're going to shove one plan right up everybody's throat.
And this is unacceptable. By the way, I had a good conversation for about 20 minutes with Dr. Andrew Ramjet, the executive director of the Florida Coaches Coalition earlier. He's not thrilled with this either. This is totally going against the grain. I went ahead and put some of the survey information that we did in a conjoint partnership with the Florida Coaches Coalition that has been sent to the FHA board of directors. I can tell you right now, the information you'll see some of that information in the article. It echoes a lot what coaches are asking for. It is not echoing what the FHA is proposing.
You know what I proposed and what I said on that was basically you're asking these coaches to get to schedule 8 games all on their own. That's more than what they asked for.
You're asking them to schedule 8 games on their own. You're asking them, hey, well, you can't mandate a district schedule. So if you're whatever district placement you're in, you can't say, hey, we're going to all team up and play a district schedule. I mean, you could agree in principle, but it's not really a district schedule, quote unquote.
The other thing I brought up was, why the hell would you schedule anybody in your district in the regular season? Because if you play them in the postseason, if you play them in the district tournament, you got a chance to play them again in the playoff. That's 3 times.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it's ludicrous. And I'm not calling for Ludacris to show up here, by the way. No. It's just ludicrous. I'm heated. I'm fired up. I'm in some ways I'm irate. I'm disturbed that we're talking about something that is going to drive coaches up a dang on wall. I talked to John Brantley III from Ocala Forest. This is not. He doesn't like it either. From what I just told him.
This entire plan is basically a rivalry killer.
Absolutely. I'm about to send this to Ty Lawrence at South Sumner, and I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if I hear from him in the next few minutes once I send this.
Yeah, I'm looking at my replies on X, and all these coaches are like, they agree with me. I mean, you cannot. This cannot happen.
No, this cannot happen. So can we start with the Orlando teams? What do you mean by Jaden? More explain what the Orlando teams. I mean, Jeremy Bell. Thank you. Let's just go ahead and pump the brakes on this side because I honestly,
Oh, Lord.
And you know what? This was basically a proposal that was back. Sorry to be a little bit more politically correct. It makes no sense. No, at this point, I don't know if it's being politically correct or being politically incorrect here, Coach. But at this point, a lot of coaches are pissed off right now.
Oh, I've had some pissed off coaches already on my feed.
I mean, I'm watching the feed right now. This is the way we're going to go with the shows tonight. I mean, we'll do our pick six. This is the way it's going to be. We're just going to quickly go over from last week, and we're just we want to be able to interact with you all in the chat because Emery says what I just most like about the proposal. It only gives teams 8 regular season games in the season. I would either the same amount of regular season games or possibly more, not less. Corbin. Hey, Coach Corbin, I see that. Had to come get in the live chat. Josh, you were spot on your tweet earlier. There must be a multiplier for transfers and a tournament success multiplier. End of the day, school choice, which, Coach, you may want to put the rest of your comment. Okay, there you go. Student enrollment means next to, in the day of school choice, student enrollment means next to nothing. Thank you. That is pretty much what Thomas Kenna, Kate Curl's athletic director, who sits on the board of directors, was echoing earlier today. Mm-hmm. You can't keep using the student enrollment as a critical factor. Can it be one factor? Yes, but it can't be the only determining factor these days anymore.
I mean, like I said,
please,
this entire thing's a rivalry killer, and
okay,
you can't
I got something for all. Yeah, go ahead.
You can't have these teams try to find teams. Eight games out of this and avoid their own district teams to make up a schedule. I mean, you can't.
And you know what's going to make it? It's going to. I can't wait until Monday morning. Why I can't wait until Monday morning? I can't wait to hear what Tammy Talley, Duval County School's athletic director says. All right, for Duval County. I can't wait to hear what Lannis Robinson has to say from Hillsborough County. I got also the athletic director from Clay County. I can't wait to hear what she has to say. There's multiple athletic directors that in this state are going to be there, and I am pretty sure they're going to ask for that 3 minutes, whatever they need to get up on that podium and talk about this, because it's not going to work for their programs. It's not going to work for anybody.
Connor, when I did the math earlier today, 136 teams in 5A and 4A would equal 8 to 9 teams per district if you have a 16-team district.
Yeah. And Connor's right. Student enrollment means nothing here with kids moving, but also hamstrings the teams that have closed enrollment schools. Okay. Hey, case in point, St. Johns County. Case in point right there. Thank you very much. And Coach Corbin says SSA doesn't have a choice but to expand. Go expand your board employees and members and take on new schools. I'm telling you right now, this plan passes. This is not going to resolve anything. Nothing. And I hope, my hope, okay, this is one thing I'm going to, this is not me trying to, Alachua County has closed enrollment too now. Okay. Okay. Man. All right. If you're concerned about this, you're upset about this, you don't want to see this, I encourage you to be at the FHA, the Robert W. Hughes building Monday morning, 9:00 is when the meeting starts. 1801 Northwest Idia Boulevard, Gainesville, Florida. That's the address. Put it in your GPS. It's at the dead end of Northwest Idia Boulevard. You can't miss it. You'll run right into it. I'm going to tell you right now, this plan is not what I was having high hopes. I had high hopes. Reduction in classifications, high hopes. Yeah, we'll get the reduction in classifications, but everything else, throw it out the door.
As soon as it just came out, we were both like, where are the other proposals at?
I want to know where the other proposals are at. What other proposals are there? Was there any other proposals? Yeah, this is crazy, Alachua Prep. This is crazy. And if any coach wants to join on and come on air with us, we would love to do that. Here's Lance Jenkins. Here's Lance Jenkins, people, the athletic director at DeLand. Yeah, Lance Jenkins, a very also who's been a head coach in this state. He said in responding to Chris's tweet from 2 hours ago, district runner-up are automatically in with 4 at-large per region based on rankings. Seed the district champs 1 before. District champs get first round bye. Seed the runner-ups 5 through 12. Higher seed host every round. And you know what? That's not a bad idea on some aspects.
Yep.
Let it settle it on the field at this point. You know what? I thought rankings were good. Yeah, rankings were good when we had the RPI. We had a couple other things.
Didn't I propose this earlier today? I said, look, have 2 teams in each district in the playoffs.
Yeah. I apologize. We had some computer issues and that we had some stuff go on. So we in this week tonight, I got to reschedule that, Jaden. I apologize. So I was trying to get that situated. So I apologize on that with the coach. I totally actually had it written down and I let it slip as well. But I also, with everything going on, I had computer issues over the weekend. So the only interview that was even actually where it did live, because I would have to done pre-recorded, and I still don't have everything situated for pre-recorded stuff yet. So we'll work on rescheduling that, and we'll get Edgewater's coach on. I'll reschedule with him. That's on me, but I will reschedule that, and we'll get that on for next week, and we can actually do a much longer interview, because I don't think next week we're going to have actually any pick 6 games to do. There's only going to be the SSA games, but honestly, we really need to open this up, because we had no idea what the FHSAA, because we just found out 2 days ago that the FHSAA was actually even going to do the workshop. So we come to find out Monday that the FHSAA is going to do this workshop. We had no idea what the plan was until today. I got to tell y'all right now, this is why we really need to be doing not do any interviews tonight, really, except just bring coaches on when they can. Because I got to be honest with you, this whole plan just stinks. This whole plan just absolutely stinks right now.
And I'm almost out of TikTok.
Oh, here we go again. Pegasus driver on Twitter says again with this Metro Suburban was the best thing that came up, and South Florida couldn't wait to destroy it. Problem was, South Florida was actually finally settling in on that after 2 years. Yeah, they complained at the start, but they finally started settling in.
Mm-hmm.
And when they did a survey on this, they said not to go away from it. What did they do? Go away from it.
Oh yeah, more than that.
And now Coach Lance Jenkins is also coming back on Twitter. Ask for classification, have rural class, and have a small private school classification. Set the enrollment at 800 or whatever. I didn't go 1A, 6A. The small privates, pop-up charters are the elephant in the room. This eliminates the need for an open division. Oh, sorry. I'm fired up right now. I'm so fired up right now.
During the meeting, they actually talked about the open division too.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's a foregone conclusion, and I don't like that either.
No. All right. All right. So we're going to be talking about this all night for each of the shows here. Let's just work on that. Let's do that. But let's take a break here, Chris. Let's catch our breath. Let's take a sip of drink of water or whatever we got, and then let's come back. We'll talk about some games here for this week, and we'll answer more. We'll answer the few questions left on the on that's popped up. But we're gonna continue this conversation through the rest of the night. And Squatty, I see you. Metro Suburban was the best system. Absolutely, 100%. That's Coach Bell, by the way, over there from Mainland, so I know who it is. So, in lots of purposes, that's not a good idea. I mean, in some aspects, maybe. Coach, I would say Coach Jenkins' proposal is much better than what the FHSAA is right in a second. But, anyways, let's take a quick break here. Let's come back and we'll do the pick six. We'll go through our games and stuff, and we'll talk about it here coming up here in just a moment. Here, we'll be right back right here on the Central Florida edition of the Blitz.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. I thought, if that's out there, I want to make sure I see it and I get involved in it, because to me, this was music to my ears. I was blown away. When you look at today's kid, the millennium kid, they learn by being able to see it. If I can see it, there's a great chance that I can do it. The First Down Playbook is a tool that can essentially change the way we teach the game.
Box Out gives you the ability to create graphics at the speed of sports to highlight your athletic department, teams, and student athletes in seconds. Used and trusted by Notre Dame, Ohio State, UConn, Marquette, Georgetown, and many more of the top college brands in the country. If you want your school's brand to stand out through all the clutter, start your free demo at boxoutsports.com.
High school sports fans, follow your team live with a free ScoreStream mobile app. Download ScoreStream to get real-time scores, photos, and awesome video. Plus, follow your favorite teams and friends. Get real-time high school sports from ScoreStream.
Get ready for the 2026 Coach of the Year Clinics. This February and March, see top collegiate coaches, learn from the best, and take your program to the next level. Don't miss America's most respected coaching clinics.
Welcome back here to the Central Florida edition of the Blitz here on FloridaHSFootball.com and the FloridaHSFootball.com social media handles. And boy, Chris, this is it's mind-blowing.
Wow.
We still got more coming up here. We're going to talk about. I think as we go through each show, we're just really going to kind of just, take the comments that we see on social media, take a really good look at what's going on here, and just kind of really digest everything, because it's just again, man.
All I've seen was negativity from coaches about this entire thing.
I have not seen a positive thing out of this. The only person that's actually commented a positive that says, "Oh well, he could be down with this," is Polk White. Well, that we'll set aside for right now. But other than that, I have not seen anything positive from the coaches, the stakeholders that matter the most in this situation right now. There's nothing positive of saying, "Hey, all right, we actually finally have something that's going to take competitive equality and make it work."
No. This is the rivalry killer. You want
to kill rivalries? Go ahead. This is it. Rivalries have already taken a hit. Do we want to go ahead? Do we want to go ahead and put the nail in the coffin? I digress for just a second, because you know what? Let's talk about some games here. Oh, what? Hold on. There we go. Let's talk about some games here, because you know what? That's what we need to do.
Yep.
Kind of put a break into this for a second here as we do this each and every week here. Well, I thought I was going to have the graphics ready, but everything with the whole office going down on me, well, office going down nationwide, actually around the world, the forecast, I can't pull up everything on the forecast. So, as we said, let's just go ahead and just dive into it. Old Plank Christian 8-2 at Lake Highland Prep 6-2. Two teams in the SSA state championship bracket in the north going at it here. Old Plank Christian, this is like their second year of the playoffs, second year of 11-man football at SSAA, and wow, Frankie Andrea has done a heck of a job in year one as the head coach there. Mm-hmm. And I got to say, this is going to be interesting. But is it going to be, I wonder how old the Plank is at Old Plank, or is it going to be, are things going to be on the Highland for Lake Highland Prep?
I like old Plank in this one because I think they present they good. I just think they're a better team right now.
Old Plank, and you know what? I like to see Old Plank go, and I'm going to take that, and Reno will take Old Plank as well here. Mark Cannon's going Old Plank here. I'm wondering what Emory's pick is, what everybody else has got on the pick, but we'll read them out as they go through here. All right. Up next, Orlando Christian Prep 6-3 at New Smyrna Beach 7-2. Both teams headed to the playoffs. This is a playoff tune-up for both. Barracudas or Orlando. I think Orlando Christian Prep's the Warriors. Sorry. Emory's going Old Plank. Remember, I asked how the Plank was, but he said.
Yeah, I asked that. I was the one that asked that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Orlando Christian Prep or New Smyrna Beach, Chris.
I like New Smyrna Beach in this one.
Yeah, I like the Barracudas. I like what Johnny Wilkinson has done. The Barracudas are looking pretty good here. Won their district down there in down District 4A6, looking pretty solid there. Ocoee 5-4 at Jones 7-2. Ocoee needs a big win, needs a win here basically to get to 6 wins, or otherwise they could be looking at potential miss on the playoffs. Are they going to, that's the big question.
I like Jones because the better team right now. Ocoee, if they can pull off the upset, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, man. Mark Cannon's going with the Cudas there on that one. But you know what? I got to go Jones here, and Reno's rolling with Jones as well. I think Jones will roll with this game here and get to 8 wins here. Latro Prep's going with Jones. They're going Lake Island Prep as well. Lake Mary 6-3 at Bishop Moore 9-0. Does Bishop Moore have what it takes to beat the Rams and finish the regular season at a perfect 10-0?
I think they do, and I think Bishop Moore can win this thing.
Reno's going Bishop Moore, and you know what? I am going with Bishop Moore as well for the win here. Bishop Moore looking pretty good. Was a top 25 team ranked in the Florida Power Rankings Index last week, and I think Bishop Moore has it what it takes there. All right, battle for the old Orange Crate. Dr. Phillips 7-2 at West Orange 8-1. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, here we go.
Give me West Orange.
All right. Reno is going Dr. Phillips. Boy, this one's hard for me because if I look at the comparison of schedules, give me Dr. Phillips by 1 point. This will be a close battle. This will be about a close battle in the Orange Crate battle. Give me Dr. Phillips. All right, and last but not least, battle for the barrel. It is Edgewater 9-0 at Boone 9-0. Orlando's 2 oldest high schools going at it in the 73rd edition of this rivalry.
Give me Boone.
It is Edgewater 9-0, Boone at 9-0. Do you think Boone has what it takes to upset Edgewater, given the fact I feel like Edgewater's played a much more difficult schedule?
Yeah, I do.
Jaden Broxley is going Boone. Emory's going Boone. Wow. Guess what? Reno's going Boone. You're going, wow. Okay. There's a lot of confidence in Boone. There's a lot of confidence in Boone here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm taking Edgewater. I'm taking Edgewater.
Oh, yeah.
Bo Keyspoon says Edgewater. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Oh, I meant to put it on the pick 6. That shows you how much I've been paying attention here. So that tells you everything right there. There we go. I meant to put it on there. We're still on the Blitz lines. Oh, wow. This show, I mean, we got a couple more minutes here before we really have to sign, before we finish this one show up, but we'll go on, we'll have the Northeast Florida Blitz. We'll talk about some of the games there. And then there's some intriguing games in Northeast Florida. There's some intriguing games for the remaining shows too. So keep your eyes on that here. And as we talk about that, but Joel, Mark Cannon.
And we've got many thoughts about the FHSAA.
Oh, Emery, we'd love to have them in the chat as we go through the night. I absolutely would love to have them in the chat here because I can't still understand why was this.
Why this proposal?
Okay, someone said another awful idea. How about just work on the pay? Okay, the coaches' pay is being worked on by the Florida Coaches Coalition and the state legislature. That's nothing. The FHA has nothing to do with that. The FHA has absolutely zero to do with coaches' pay in this state. So that is not on them. They cannot do anything about it. That is the state legislature. It's about the same thing with school choice. That's the state legislators dealing with to deal with the rules around that. That's not the FHA's choice. How the FHA can combat some of the issues is, again, a tournament success factor. All right. Finding ways to bring competitive balance. This proposal does not provide competitive balance.
No, it does not. It's totally opposite of that.
It's an awful idea. Has the FHA passed a basic statistic? I can't answer that. No, I don't know. I'm not here. I'm not here to criticize the individual people. Okay, there are some really good people that do work for the FHA. Okay, all right. I'm here to criticize.
We have lots of respect for the guys up there at the FHA.
But I'm not here. This is not about personal attacks or anything. I'm critical about the plan that's been presented. That's where I'm criticizing because it's the plan does not help solve the issues that we've got facing us right now in this state. We are a unique state in a lot of ways, Chris. Open enrollment, kids being able to move, transfer to different schools for different sports. We're in a unique situation.
You know, as I said earlier today, you know, if you have a merit system based on championships and how far you can go in the playoff, you should move up. Like Seminole and Madonna, they should not be in 1A right now.
No, St. Thomas Aquinas should not be in 5A. St. Thomas Aquinas should be in 6 or 7 right now. Let's just be honest about it.
And Seminole Madonna, get the Seminole Madonna is on record of saying they don't like being in 1A. So.
No, they wanted to move up. And they were told no because the executive director didn't have authority. Well, the executive director is asking for authority to move teams up or down. All right, great.
Wait a minute. Didn't he say he had authority today?
Well, he wants the authority in this. So he said, I thought maybe the way it said he had authority, but I don't know. I just don't know. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up here.
And we'll soapbox in a bit.
Well, the soapbox will continue on the Northeast Florida edition of the Blitz here. We'll be back here in just a few minutes here on FloorHSFootball.com and the FloorHSFootball.com social media handles. I got a couple things we'll pull up here in the next show on the Northeast Florida edition of the Blitz. We'll see you back in just a few minutes here around 8:15. We'll be right back.